come from a very strong, amazing family up in the East Coast. Tell us how you got into the business.
Okay.
Tell us how you kind of grew up.
Sure. When I was a kid, when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old, my first job back east, I'm from upstate New York, Troy. So basically, I got a job at a little pizza place, just washing pans, making sandwiches, learning how to bake pizza. Then I got hired off and to another place, and I was in a mall, and I literally became a pizza man, and I was one of the best pizza men in our area. Then I moved on to cooking, and I got hired into a couple of restaurants. I always jumped around when I was a kid because I wanted to learn. I didn't jump around because I got fired. I never got fired. I always jumped around because I wanted to learn from all the restaurants. All the restaurants in the area. So my last job was in Albany. This guy by the name of Michael. He passed away a year ago. It was great. He was a great guy, great chef. Still owned restaurants to this day, but you know, things happen and the man upstairs makes a decision. So anyway, my last job was cooking, and I was the line cook. And when I learned how to cook, I was feeding guys that were Albany's like the capital of New York.
Yep.
So all the big honchos were coming in, and at the time Mario Cuomo was the governor. All his honchos were coming in. So we were feeding a high-end clientele in a nice atmosphered place, but they're spending money. They were spending money like it wasn't theirs. I don't think it was. But anyway, but that's when I finally decided to make a move. And that happened with me and a buddy. We were just sitting. We came home from a club. We were sitting in front of my house. And it was like probably 1 or 2 in the morning. And we're just talking. And we're like, this is crazy. We got to get out of here. It's freezing. It's 20 below. I mean, I'm like, there's got to be something better. And sure enough, we made a decision to start our journey the day after Super Bowl, which was in 1981, January, because in those days they had 2 less games.
Who was playing?
I don't know. Come on, man. Google. It could have been, I don't remember.
You're good.
But we did watch the game, and then we played poker that night at a place called Peter's. It was in Troy. And the next morning we headed out.
You were gone.
For the voyage of out here. And we got here, pretty much partied a little bit at night, woke up the next morning, and I was in my shorts, no shirt, no shoes, went out, made a phone call to my mom. I'll never forget this. And it's like 80, and I'm getting sunburned. Like literally, I'm staring at palm trees, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I just woke up in heaven. Yeah. And in my mind, I decided at that moment, I'm never going back. I just can't go back. I mean, it was absolutely, in February, 80 degrees. I'm literally getting hot, burning feeling on my shoulders, and I just left 20 degrees below. So that's what made me stay, is that sunshine and those palm trees.
So your family, like your mom and dad, were they ever in the food business as well?
No. No. My mom and dad were immigrants. They were from Naples, Napoli, outside of Napoli, which I was just in Italy.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw my mom's side, by the way, all
Really?
the cousins.
No
Yeah,
way.
it was great. We spent the whole night together. But they came here. I grew up in a very Italian family that cooked. See, we didn't go out to dinner. All my relatives are first generation. I'm sorry, they're immigrants. I'm first generation. So they all came to America in the late, I was born in 62, so they came in like 55 to 60, wow. All of them. And the whole area came. So that like our town was full of little Italians from the same village outside of Naples. It was called Cervinar, Avellina. So when they came, we grew up going to each other's house and, you know, the relatives and the cousins and eating there. And I watched my mom cook, and my mom was a terrific cook. And I was intrigued, and I learned a lot of the home cooking at home. You know, the meatballs, the sauce, the eggplant, the generic things, the things that make a real good Italian restaurant real good. Like you do the gourmet stuff. My mom never cooked seafood platters. My mom never cooked chicken marsala or veal. She cooked veal parmesans, but we didn't have the budgets at home when we're kids to do the things that I have on 80% of my menu. We had home cooking, good lettuce, good escarole, We had meatballs. We had brajol. We had.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. Like the sauces
Got my
were
mouth
made
watering
fresh.
over here.
Like my mom we used to go pick tomatoes, and we would pick tomatoes once a year, and then she'd jar them. We would do all the stuff that when you start off with great product, you're going to end up with a better product if you know what you're doing.
It's authentic.